So just please start by telling us a little bit about you and the area you represent.
Brian Pfarr, I'm a resident of Sueur, Minnesota. I represent the western side of Sueur County and the southern tier of Scott County. That makes up House District 20A.
I've been through some of those small towns that you represent, like New Prague and Belle Plaine. They kind of give off that Americana vibe. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm also a president of a community bank back in Sueur, Minnesota, and so get the opportunity to work with a lot of small businesses and a lot of agriculture, and so that it definitely gives off that vibe. It's one of the things that that my wife and I enjoyed about it, and one of the reasons that we ended up calling it home.
You have a background in finance and working with farmers.
Right.
Talk about how that will help you in your experience, in your new experience here at the house.
Well, I think it'll definitely help me because the district is one of the major industries is agriculture, and certainly many of the small businesses derive much of their business from the agricultural economy, and so that having an understanding there, working with those individuals, knowing what they're going through on a day-to-day basis, I think will definitely make me a better representative for the area.
And kind of staying with that, what have you been hearing from the residents there in terms of what they'd like to see accomplished this session?
You know, on the commercial business side, for those that are suffering most through the COVID pandemic, some sort of support there, some sort of help. On the agricultural side, things have gotten a fair amount better in the last few months with some better commodity prices, some pretty good yields, certainly in that area, and so there's a little more optimism out there. Most of what I hear is let us produce what we produce and run our businesses without too many regulations or restrictions.
And just finally, you also rose to the rank of colonel serving in the Minnesota National Guard.
That's correct. Yeah.
Tell us what kind of perspective that gives you in your new position here.
Well, yeah, plenty of perspectives. I've had hundreds of thousands of dollars of training through the military to think strategically. It's given me the opportunity to just left a position commanding a brigade of 1,800 soldiers, so it gives me the opportunity to have met so many different people, develop teams, take a complex problem, break it down into executable tasks and solve it. It's given me so many leadership skills that I think will be very valuable here. And perhaps one of the best is just developing relationships. I've developed a bunch of relationships there, learned how to work with people and lead people, and I think that will carry over here in the house.